They call them the dulls if they're anything, but we're going to try to go quick today because we started the stream a little late today. Guess which country exports petroleum and bananas? I will tell you that my guess is that this is Venezuela. It is not Venezuela. Crustaceans. It's 1,500 kilometers southwest of Venezuela. Could it be Peru? Does Peru have crude petroleum? Ah, it's north of Peru. It's Ecuador. Hey, he knows South America! He knows South America! He's not washed! We got a little Venezuela bias, because I get roasted for not guessing Venezuela whenever petroleum's one of the top exports, even when it's obviously not Venezuela. People are like, well, you underrate Venezuela. So now whenever there's anything that points to South America, I have to guess Venezuela. Otherwise, I'm not beating the Venezuelan hater allegations. Ecuador. It is not even close to Ecuador. They should give you, I mean, listen, the game is fine. It's great, actually. It's pure as is. But they should give you like one clue when you first guess. Because you can never get it on the first guess instead of like pure luck. In Tradle, you can at least take a little guess. Anyway, long story short, we're 9,000 kilometers away. Try me a little, it's not going to be Spain, brother. Give me Mali. That's even worse. Could it be New Zealand? Wow! He's insane! Guess number 3. Holy cow. Chivli Nation! So true. By the way, don't even get me started. Corey made a tweet that we're playing London today. I had to tweet him and say, it's Tuesday, brother. London, everybody knows London's on Wednesday. London's a Wednesday thing. And then, last week when we were doing Core Keeper, Sips had the time wrong by 1 hour. You know that for me, it's not just that I have to correct them. It's that it's a look into my future. Because this is what happens to men when they get older. They start messing up the days of the week a little bit. They start messing up the clock. That's why they ask you to draw one. Every streamer needs to be sent like a planner in the mail. I don't think they would use it, but at least then there wouldn't be an excuse. This looks like upside down Egypt to me. I know that sounds insane. It's not that insane, brother. It's not that insane. 2,900 kilometers to the southwest. I'm in trouble. This could be Nigeria. It's southeast of Nigeria. This is not a part of Africa I know very well. Could this be Gambia? I feel like Gambia is not that close. Could this be Togo? Could this be Cote d'Ivoire? No, it's the wrong direction. Could this be the Central African Republic? No, it's to the left, also known as the west of the Central African Republic. This could be Benin. We don't guess Benin very often. It's not Benin. It's Equatorial Guinea. Oh no, it's not Equatorial Guinea. It's Cameroon! Cameroon. That's not really washed. It's not like I ever knew that one. Cameron? What is this? Succession? I don't think there's a character named Cameron in Succession, now that I think about it. I think that the guy who played Cameron in Ferris Bueller's Day Off is in the show, but he's probably not named Cameron. Okay, this is last summer, which is kind of crazy for me because I don't remember much of last summer. I definitely did not go see any movies in movie theaters. Opens to $144 million last summer. Could this be Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man No Way Home? Let me get an actor. Chris Hemsworth. This is Thor, Love and Thunder. Wow, I didn't know that was like a year old. I still have not seen this. I'm going to be like 15th percentile today. This is so recent. A Universal movie that had a big drop off week to week. I want to say this is the newest Jurassic World. Could this be Jurassic World Dominion? It's not. Let me get an actor. Pierre Coffin. Animation family comedy. Pierre Coffin. It's got to be like a Minions, right? Is this The Rise of Gru? It is The Rise of Gru, okay? Wait, I got Jurassic... You're right, I got Jurassic World by accident. Holy cow. I also felt like that was not a year old, but... It is Dominion! Jurassic World Dominions? Good joke, good joke. A Paramount movie that made 597 milli, that's going to be Top Gun Maverick. That's, like, guaranteed. I didn't even have to expand the menu. Warner Brothers, 91 million on week 3. It's a musical history drama. A musical biopic from last year. Is it Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody? Austin Butler, it's Elvis! It's Elvis! Okay, this was really easy. Actually, my percentile was pretty good. I honestly thought I would get my ass beat just because I had to use like any clues at all. But yeah, I think it's a PB. I mean, it was literally last year, but I'll just be dead ass with you. I haven't seen a single one of these. Can you define the word antediluvian? It's old as shit, I think that's the dictionary definition according to Webster. By the way, have you seen Merriam-Webster on Twitter? They are grammar Andes are in shambles. No, you can't just use irregardless the same way you would use regardless. Merriam-Webster. Yes, you can. No, the dictionary when I was in 3rd grade would never... This new woke mind virus dictionary is taking away my identity of being the guy who corrects everybody's grammar. Cillian Murphy, Fears. This is, Sum of All Fears is Ben Affleck, Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman, Fear, Sum. I don't think it takes place in the 1950s, but I could be wrong. I also see Das Boot, which is there. I also see All Quiet on the Western Front, which is right there. And here's where things get touchy. Was Cillian Murphy in the Alfred Hitchcock biopic? Okay, look at this, okay. All Quiet on the Western... Sum of All Fears. Dude, we got our connection early. Okay, we still got 8 left. We got the Sum of All Fears, Das Boot, All Quiet on the Western Front. Emily Blunt. I'm fucking confused. I'm confused. It's probably Cillian Murphy and Emily Blunt in something that is a sequel. Okay, never mind. It was really easy. It's North by Northwest, Sum of All Fears, Das Boot, a sequel with Cillian Murphy and Emily Blunt. That's Quiet. It's A Quiet Place too. I haven't seen it. I didn't know that Cillian Murphy was in that one. Okay, and then All Quiet on the Western Front. It's not Cillian, it's Killian. Well, it sounds like it should be spelled with a K then. It's not really my fault. Take it up with Merriam-Webster, quite frankly. Stop saying Das Boot so weird. What do you... It's a normal O? No, it's not. It's 2 normal O's. That's how you spell boot. In German, is it just Das Boot? It's pronounced boat? Not in English. Sorry to tell you. In English, the boat is a video game that, in my opinion, has been surpassed by other asymmetrical hidden role games like Among Us and First Class Trouble. The Fablemans. Let me think. I see Paul Thomas Anderson. I see Magnolia. I see Boogie Nights. I see Phantom Thread. And I see The Master. And I see the movies that start with, oh, there's a lot of them. Okay, movies based on Shakespeare. The Lion King, The Hunger Games. This is kind of a tough one. Let me puzzle something out here. This Is the End has it's about a movie about the end of the world. There's like horror movies, right? X is a horror movie. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a horror movie. Now You See Me, this is a movie with a heist. Movies inspired by Battle Royale. Autobiographical films. People versus Larry. Maybe The Fablemans is not the People versus Larry Flint is not autobiographical. The Master is not. Wait, is Phantom Thread autobiographical? Movies based on old TV shows. The Lone Ranger, Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Army Hammer is in this. Army Hammer also in. Woody Harrelson is in The Hunger Games. He's in The People versus Larry Flint. He's in Now You See Me. I don't know. He must be in Venom as well. Okay. Paul Dano, Michelle Williams, I don't know what else she's in. The Lion King. Jeremy Irons, Phantom Thread. No, there's Daniel Day-Lewis. Jonathan Taylor Thomas, Nathan Lane, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, movies with chainsaws, movies that take place in a crazy house. Average today is 3.3 out of 5, by the way. It's tougher. We got Matthew McConaughey. We got Jared Leto. I don't know if Jared Leto's in any of these other movies. Seth Rogen is a gimme, now that I think about it. I feel like I saw a tweet that Seth Rogen in The Fablemans has intercourse with Steven Spielberg's mom. Okay. X, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Lone Ranger. I have no idea what the connection is here. And then, well, you know what? Why don't we take a look? Setting Texas. That makes perfect sense. And then cast Seth. Oh, the new Lion King is Seth Rogen. Okay, right. He plays Pumbaa. And then the connection. Well, if we're thinking of the new one, we got Beyonce. We've got Billy Eichner. Magnolia has a star-studded cast featuring Julianne Moore, who's also in The Hunger Games Part 1 Mockingjay. I'm thinking of maybe like a Jesse Eisenberg. I'm thinking of Philip Seymour Hoffman. Thinking of Daniel Day-Lewis was in any of this. Courtney Love is in this, of course. I believe this is also directed by, his name's on the tip of my tongue. He also did Man on the Moon. His name is, I forgot. Milos Forman. Okay. Any other Milos Forman movies on here? Probably not. I don't think he made Zack and Miri Make a Porno. Disney properties. Don't think Disney produced any of these. Magnolia, John C. Reilly. Army Hammer. Is there a Paul Dano connection? Don't believe so. Julianne Moore is what's getting me here, man. Is she also in like The Fablemans? No, she's not. Okay. Julianne Moore's not technically in The Hunger Games either. Boogie Nights. We got Mark Wahlberg. I don't believe he's in Now You See Me. Courtney Love's in this. Woody Harrelson's in this. Philip Seymour Hoffman. Joaquin Phoenix. I don't believe he's in any of these other ones. Phantom Thread. Daniel Day-Lewis. I don't think it's Michelle Williams, who's also in The Fablemans. Elizabeth Banks. Elizabeth Banks. Oh, I give up. You got me. You got me with the one swap left. I really thought I had it. What's the solution? X, Zack and Miri Make a Porno, The People versus Larry Flint, and Boogie Nights theme the adult film industry. I thought X was about like a house party that goes wrong or something like that. Nope. I thought that's Project X. Oh. Oh, ow, 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 ow. That's a tough one. I mean, we got 4 on a 3.3. I think that it was definitely, like, the 5 was gettable today, but I didn't get it. Holy cow. X is the Thai West before Pearl. I'm just going to be honest with you, Letterboxd Diamond member, I don't know what that means. The Thai West before Pearl? What's for breakfast at Cozy? The Thai West before... This means war. Looks like pure detritus. And Spy Kids 3 game over. There's no way we can't... So I'm looking, I see Antonio Banderas. And I see Ricardo Montalban. I see Carla Gugino. I see Sylvester Stallone. I see Alexa Vega. And I see Dylan Sabaro. I know the whole cast. That's a scary thought. The easiest connection in movie-to-movie history is always Sylvester Stallone. So I think that to do it without trying to just... Angela Bassett did the thing. To just try to get to Sylvester Stallone is... It's just the way we do it. We go Angela Bassett. We go Black Panther. She might even be in Infinity War now that I think about it. But I go Chadwick Boseman. Infinity War. Give me one of the Guardians of the Galaxy, please. I'll take Zoe Saldana. Take me to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And then give me Sylvester Stallone. Which takes us to Spy Kids 3D game over. Okay, we took 4. That's fine. Bro forgot about Creed. Who's in Creed that I missed? Oh, Black Panther, Michael B. Jordan, Creed. Black Panther, Michael B. Jordan, Creed, Sylvester. Yeah, that would be one shorter, for sure. Everyone forgot about Creed? I don't think so. Creed 3 made a ton of money. This means war. Reese Witherspoon, Legally Blonde, Holland Taylor, Spy Kids 3D game over. That's hacking. That's not real. That's a very impressive connection, but that's not... That's Engine. Yes, good point. The only Holland I know is Holland Oates. Okay, guess the game. I'm telling you, I believe that I will get this guess the game today. This looks so familiar to me. I couldn't tell you what it is right away, but it looks so familiar to me. This looks like Hearthstone. That's what it looks like. Oh! I was like, I just imagine myself clicking on this and it going... Waiting for make your turn. Make your move, motherfucker. Make your move. Okay, I remember that. Ooh. That's a good one. New update. Unlimited guess mode. It's already too hard, okay? Except this one's pretty easy. Hang on, the ads loading. Walmart, sizzling prices. This is Bayonetta or Bayonetta 2. Let's start with Bayonetta. Let's go with Bayonetta 2. It's not Bayonetta, like Beyonce's in it. That's Bayonetta 2. Gamedle artwork. Gamedle artwork. I don't know about this one. I know you can't see it just yet. Something's not right with the ads, man. Why does the ad look so ghetto? Now we're talking. I'm waiting until I give you the good ad, okay? Nobody designed it? It's just text. This is Klonoa 2. This is Rayman. This is new Super Mario Brothers. New Super Mario Brothers U. This is New Super Mario Brothers Wii. Ah! You can tell because well, I guess it's just artwork, but I was like, the graphic design is horrendous. No disrespect. They did what they could with the Wii, okay? Take me to Guess. It's just a series of clip art. You ever see the tweet that is like, video game ads used to just be a highly filtered picture of somebody and then like a ransom font that said, "Are you fucking stupid?" That's what I think about every time I see like a video game advertisement from 1995 until about 2010. It's just a dude with like big goggles on and like his hair's popping out of his head. "Are you fucking stupid?" And then it's like Sonic Adventure 2. This is Dark Souls 2. We're doing great today so far. It's older than 2014, and it... Okay, this doesn't help me too much. Yo, new logos, man. New logos. It's not in the Dark Souls saga, and it's not a role-playing adventure game. Okay, can I possibly get a... It's Half-Life 2. It is a shooter only. It's first and third person. It came out on some of these. It's Fallout New Vegas. Oh, it's first and third person. Sorry, that's a role-playing game as well. Are you fucking stupid? It's on some of these platforms, and it's not in the Fallout saga. It's just a shooter. But it's also first and third person. It's Deus Ex Human Revolution. Oh, it's gonna be first and can you go third person? That's also an RPG. You are you fucking stupid? It's not made in the Crystal Engine, you idiot. It's Payday the Heist 2. It's 2013. You got the year right. It's also a role-playing game. You play the role of a robber. It's not made in the Diesel engine, idiot. First and third person. From 2013. Give me a one-time clue, please. It's EA, first and third person, 2013. It's Battlefield Hardline. Oh. It's Battlefield 4. Ah! Okay. Once you see correct saga, you're feeling good. Ooh, hello, Jay. Hello. Was enjoying seeing some Fortnite last night. I know some people don't like the maximalist aesthetic of Fortnite, but when there was a big mosh pit of Gokus that were all hidden the gritty to someone drumming the licensed version of Master of Puppets, and then you as Luke Skywalker pulled out a stack of like dollar bills and then started making it rain on the Gokus, I was like, this game is kind of incredible. Like, it's just, you know, some games are like a walled garden, right? They only let in some things. They get a highly curated experience, and that's great too. Fortnite was just like, come on in. Water's fine. We got Lydia Tarr. We've got Goku. We've got every dance ever invented. You want to see Abraham Lincoln hit the hype dance? By all means. Plus, they added ranked. Ooh, baby. Okay, it's Rotten Tomatoes. It's a 3-word R-rated comedy from 1999 that is loved by critics and loved by the audience as well in almost equal parts. I don't know. I'm just going to go next clue first. An Alice in Wonderland extravaganza about the yearning we all have occasionally to be someone else. What is dancer in the dark? That's 4 words. What is, I pass. What could have developed into a 1-gag film becomes a gender-bending extravaganza with a crazy network of love triangles. It never fails to surprise. I pass. Spike Jones. Oh, it's Being John Malkovich. Being John Malkovich. Malkovich. Spike. I know Spike Jones made Being John Malkovich. As soon as I could probably name every Spike Jones movie. I'm not going to do it because I don't remember if he directed any of the Jackasses. But I used to be a big-time stan for Charlie Kaufman until I saw Synecdoche, New York in theaters. And I said, well, this guy's he's off the Zaza now. Is that not a horror movie? It's a little, I would call it unnerving. I don't know if I call it a horror movie. It's unnerving. This feels like 2009 or later. This is like, this dude is a time capsule right here. This is a kid in 2009. What did I tell you? Now this, on the other hand, a little trickier. Looks like Italy, maybe. Well-dressed people, bicycles, motorbikes. Give me like this feels like a early 1960s. I'll go 60 even on this one. Should have known. 69. It's a decommissioned train. It's crazy how far mankind went in the 20th century. Because like 1900, people would have lined up to see a train ride on the tracks. End of the 20th century, people are lined up to see a train that no longer rides on the tracks. This definitely, like, this looks like when I was in middle school. This is what people dress like for sure. Like, this guy could be like an uncle of mine. You're like a time traveler. This could be my grandma right here. Like, I feel like this is like 1997, 1996. This looks like Final Fantasy VII to me. 1990! Holy, nice camera. They're learning cursive writing, so this is probably like 1996. Now notice, by the way, this obviously it's older, but not every kid looks like Woodrow Wilson. This is in the post every photo turns you into Woodrow Wilson era. So we know we're not in the 1910s. You could go back. I know you're like, what are you talking about? Go back and look at like the one-room schoolhouse we had where every single kid looks like a presidential portrait of Woodrow Wilson. This, on the other hand, this strikes me as like the late 1940s. Pop me down like 1948. We take those. This must be after the San Francisco earthquake, which was, I want to say, was like 1902. 1906. Okay, 3541. Not so bad in the whole scheme of things. Housle, presented by Alan Hoffman. Yeah, I would say the dulls have superseded Sporkle. Just because, like, Sporkle, the temptation is always to either go... It starts at whatever, and then it always becomes, who's this celebrity? Or it becomes, what's this food? Every single time. Or people are like, do one that's actually hard, and it's like, okay, Dutch monarchy, and then I get 0. That's no fun for me. I think this is a $2.5 million house. That's too high. It's in Nevada, outside of Reno. Ugly ass neighborhood. No disrespect. Freaking brand new cul-de-sac. Looks like you could fry an egg on it. Then the cul-de-sac itself is not enough privacy. You got to actually have like another private driveway on the other side of it. It makes you want to throw up. I'm taking this down. I think it's a $700,000 house. That's too low. Okay, we've established our bounds. 3,000 square feet. I got to admit, it looks kind of nice on the inside for sure. This was a house I would go into and say, wow, your house is so beautiful. Call this a $1 million even. Still too low. I like this too. I think they did a good job with the interior design. And a chair with a desk. Now we're talking. There's some functionality here. You put a mirror up there, boom, you got a vanity. You put a typewriter there, boom, you're Jack Nicholson in The Shining. It's perfect. Give me a 1.25. Still too low. 0.59 acres. Like a 3-car garage. What are you driving, you piece of crap? What are you driving? It's like a GMC. It's an Oldsmobile? Okay, I'm raising the price. It's a $1.65 million house. That's too high. Gated community with mountain and lake views. HOA offers RV and boat storage on site. 1.4 even. Oh, today's household was a tough one. It was 1.32. Oh. That's like 2 in a row I've missed. Housle's supposed to be easy. I know people are like, oh, anti-HOA. I'm anti-HOA too, but at least that HOA gives you boat storage and RV storage. Most HOAs give you nothing except like a passive-aggressive letter on your front door that is like, oh, your grass is like slightly too high. At least you get something out of it. This is Cristiano Ronaldo being gifted the Cristiano Ronaldo bust. I feel like this meme image has been around for a bit. I'm going to say this is like 2018, and I can only assume... Well, he played for Real Madrid, right? So I'm going to assume that this is in Spain and not in Portugal. You were off by a year, and also it was at the Madeira airport. Okay, fair enough. I did not know that. It's a man, perhaps a spy, making a call from a briefcase. I'm going to assume that this is around, we'll call this Watergate, circa 1974 in... This looks like London, England. Wait, but are they driving on the... No, this is England. This is not Watergate. This is England, man. I was about to put us in Washington, D.C. This reeks of Piccadilly Circus. I don't know where that is. My reaction when the absolute madman thinks that Piccadilly Circus is in Holborn. Oh, I can't. Anyway. I don't know, you can't see this guy over here. He looks exactly like Jordan Schlansky. This still looks like the 70s to me. Pop it down. That's 1984. All right. Literally 1984. This is... And this is the kind of photo you would see on the front catalog of like a Louis Vuitton lookbook or something like that. Is that certainly... Well, you know what? I'm like, it looks like New York to me. I don't know which bridge specifically this is. And this, for all I know, this could be Prague. But I'm going to say that this is New York. I think this is a professional photograph. Let's probably not the Lincoln Tunnel, huh? New York, just hold up on the bridges, okay? Like, could you just relax a little bit on the bridges? RFK Bridge. You know what? I've never seen the RFK Bridge. Let's put it down near the Costco. And I guess if there's a park there, that would probably, maybe it's Thomas Jefferson Park. And I'm going to say that this is a professional photograph taken very early in the 80s, maybe like an 82. It's the Queensboro Bridge in 1964. Oh my God. What a camera. My God. It's the Sex Pistols. They're on Carnaby Street. It's kind of a funny photo for sure. I have no idea where Carnaby Street is. Sir Harry, Lady Jane. Okay, I'm going to assume that it's in England. So let's assume this is London. Does Apollo do Time Guesser? Because I wanna hear him say this is Tom York. There's a chance that he would be like, I'm pretty sure this is Radiohead. You don't think so? Cannon Street is probably near the corner of Cannon and Queen Victoria, if I had to guess. And I think that Nevermind the Bollocks came out like 1971 or something like that. 1976. All right. This is... It must be after filming the pilot of Breaking Bad in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Which one of you is New Mexico? There we go. Let's say that you were out here close to Isleta Pueblo. And this, I mean, it started airing, I feel like, in 2008 or something like that. So pop me down 08. It might be 07. It's 2013! The flashback scene in... Oh, you tricked me! For the flashback to the pilot in season 5? That's not fair. They did get my ass. 38,000. We were so close. Should watch Breaking Bad again. What a show. Oh, I love it. I love just a normal house, man. Just a normal house. Respectable folks live there, maybe. I guess I can't say it for certain. Sold just a few days ago. Depends where it is. Start me at 350. It's just a nice mid-range guess depending on the location. Panama City Beach, Florida. I don't know. 450,000? Little low. Dude, first guess kind of cracked. Let me get a 415. Like, the next few guesses are not, like, they don't give us much information anyway. Let me get a 430. Hey, you are a listed baron. Okay. 1,900 square feet. It's just a normal-ass house. And Travle. This one feels like it should be easy. I would like to go from Venezuela to Nicaragua. Well, you got to go straight up to Colombia first. That's a given. And then you got to go to Panama. There's no other way. And here's where it gets a little tricky. Feel like next is Costa Rica. Oh! It's not hard at all. I was getting ready to be like El Salvador, Honduras. You know, I was ready to be bouncing around a little bit. I appreciate that. Thank you. Clean with it. Kind of clean with it. Good dulls today. It only took us like half